The heroes are champions. I'm going to repeat it again. The heroes are champions. One more time. The heroes are champions. In case you didn't know. All right. I'm excited about it. If you look at this background, if you're just listening to this on audio, I got it decked out in championship gear. I got my championship hat on. I got my championship shirt on. There's a championship medal in the background. We got a championship newspaper hanging up behind me. Okay.
Championship newspaper, dude. Those reporters are champions.
Okay. A little preview for the pod. We're going to get most of the guys in here today and pick their brains a little bit. It's going to be a revolving door podcast of champions. Do you have a favorite moment from the run, favorite play, locker room, bus trip, anything?
Oh, yesterday was fun. But before that, I think so like the alley-oop to Clay, even we lost that game, but I just hear the crowd going crazy.
Hele goede verdediger. Backscreen op Maas.
And it was just a moment that I said, damn. Or the other one was too, like the game four when the Leiden fans came in, and I hear they were screaming and stuff like Leiden, and you just hear that and I saw like our fans going crazy too. So I said, okay, it's gonna be a great game. So that was like moments that really stood for me.
Whatever, something that stood out to you.
I don't know, not really a specific place. I had a bunch of wild moments really where I made some crazy shots. I got the ball a lot of times at the end of the shot clock and had to put up a shot within 3 seconds. So, and a couple of those went in. So I guess, those are kind of my favorite moments.
That one that you hit in the first half in game 4 was that was pretty insane. I think it was right at the start of the game. Maybe it was even the first quarter.
With the 1-footer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right at the start of the game, basically. I was like, okay. I missed my first three, just a wide open three, and then I pulled that one off. I was like, wow. Good shit.
Cashed
my
it,
bad.
man.
Good stuff.
You cashed it. It was great. Clay, talk to us about the moment.
Man, the moment can't be too big for you, dude.
You gotta embrace the moment.
You gotta embrace the moment.
Let's flash it back. I don't even remember what game it was, but we were up. I wanted to seal the game. A call to play for you because you were going to have an advantage in the post. Threw you just a great high-low. Went straight to your hands. You brought the ball down, went off your knees, went out of bounds.
I just blew it, dude. The
You
moment
blew
was
it.
too big, man.
So that's what I told you on the way back. We were getting back. I was like, that was your moment, Clay.
I know, dude. I was excited to get back on defense. And then my vet's like, dude, that was your moment. You just blew it. And I was like, wow.
That was there's a reason behind it though, because we were preparing you for the real moment, which was game 5 yesterday. Favorite moment from the series?
I mean, it's just got to be game 5. It's got when we sealed the deal, dude. I played well. It was just, I think just one specific basketball play was definitely the crossover step back 3 was definitely my favorite moment personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The step back, that was a backbreaker, in my opinion. That was a huge momentum swing, and I think D'Lo hit a 3 behind that as well, and that kind of broke the game. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Favorite play is series. Beating Leiden on their home floor is pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was bloody amazing. But I think just the end of the game, Eric trusted us. Like, we were going on a run, and we were able to put them away. I mean, that 3 that I hit, I'm not gonna lie to you, it made me feel great. I wanted to shut everybody up in that.
There it is. That was such a huge momentum swing, because I think
Clay
Clay
like a
hit
dagger,
one.
take
Man.
that.
Man, and you cashed it too. I don't know who passed it to you, but you stepped right in that thing and just all the confidence in the world.
Shout out to Boy. That was all Boy, and that was all Thomas too, really. Thomas playing the way he has the whole series, it dragged 2 guys to him. MVP, Thomas van der Vaart just did his thing, but it was us all together. If it wasn't for that, I don't get open, and I can't do that. to help the team do what we did. Really, I'm just playing my part, and I was just lucky enough to be able to do it.
That was, and I think that we had the balanced team. We had a balanced act from everybody, and that shot was definitely one that pushed it over the edge. I think that definitely sealed it up for us. It was a huge play.
And then I told Luke Van Bray before the series, a Bradley player is going to win a championship. I'm just happy I was the one.
Moment
when D'Lo hit the three in the fourth quarter at the last one he hit, I was like, oh, we won. When he hit that, I was like, oh, it's over. It was like, I think it was like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game, but we were up 11, and you could just tell that they were just like, oh, there's no way we can come back. Like, it just felt like, oh, like you could just breathe.
Yeah,
that was like this one.
I liked the play that I liked as well was where you drove, you kicked to the corner, extra pass to Boyd. Boyd had a one dribble and nice little runner off the glass. I felt like that one too was just as it just showed that we were like together as a team. We were hooping as a team, and I felt like it was really another moment like D'Lo's three to kind of put them down, put them away.
Yeah,
huge confidence play.
I agree. That was like a huge play. And I was like taking it. I was like, oh, I know they're gonna help. Cause like as like a scorer, it's like kind of annoying to like always get help and then you have to kick it out because you like want to be the one to finish it. But I was like, all right, kick it out. And then Boy hit the floater. And I was like, oh, we're like cooking right now on offense. And then the other big one was when in game 4, we got that last defensive stop and Eden was going to the free throw line, and I just let out a breath of fresh air on that one too. I was like, oh, because we had lost 2, like, and we got blown out twice. So to win game 4 in the way that we won game 4, where it was just like we were just being scrappy and just playing tough, just to win it like that, to like survive and get to game 5 was just big time. So those, I would say like those 2, like when I was like, okay, we've won, those are like my favorite ones. And then my personal favorite play was in game 1 when I hit the step back in the corner. That was my favorite play that I made.
That was tough. That one was tough too. We gotta fill in the listener who doesn't know your story, but you played 8 seasons for Leiden. You played there 8 years, and you didn't leave on great terms. We don't got to get into that, but it was a relationship that you had that ended in not a great way. So how good did that feel to cut down that net? What did that mean to you?
Man, I've been having this net since yesterday, and I'm trying to take it off. And then, Laura, my wife, she said, nah, you just keep it like that. Just
playing the B-Next with it on. Playing the B-Next semifinals with that around your neck. Sub in with it around your neck.
Hey, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just take this with me all the time.
The amount of heart that you played with, it was just incredible. And especially yesterday in game 5, you played a ton of minutes. Guys were in foul trouble. You had to step up. Every loose ball was yours. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. The things you do on the defensive end, Mo, it's instincts, it's talent. It's like you can't teach the things that you do on the defensive end. Last question, Mo. Favorite moment, favorite play from the series?
Yeah, man. This is just too much. Mike, we've been up the whole night. I can think about having no voice.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Like there's too many. There's too many good and positive moments. But yeah, man, if you see like how Clay been hooping, bro, like from a rookie standpoint, come on now, I never seen that.
What that step back?
The step back, the confidence. No, that's the confidence. And you know what I'm like. You shooting. Like 2 people on you, whatever on you. You just shoot that shit. Like how he's stepping to his shots it's amazing. And then
Even in game 4, when he bricked everything, he did not hesitate. He was
No,
stepped, same rhythm,
no.
same everything, and everything was online. It was just a little long. And
So
that was the only thing. And to bounce back from that performance and to show up and drop 23 last night was
it's yeah, this like it's amazing. And the boy, I can go to all this. Thomas just stopping Midgard pissed, crying in there. I hope he gonna see this. Well, I mean, like this it's a whole team effort, and then the coaches. I really thought, I don't want to talk about coaches, by the way, but I'm gonna say it. They were like really on it yesterday. Like there was no miscommunication. He took one time out, and I was like, "Whoa, I didn't even think about that." Wow, you feel me? Like you really into it.
yeah.
And there's something that really helps.
Mo,
Yeah.
when you come on this podcast, good things happen. You know, it might take a few weeks, but you come on the podcast and then good things happen. Not connected to audio. Connected to audio?
Not connected to the
Connected
audio.
or not connected? A look
Not
of
connected.
a look of
Boy.
sadness.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. Can you? Technical difficulties.
I just removed him.
Leave meeting. You are unable to rejoin this meeting because you were previously removed by the host. What do we do? Oh, shit. We handle adversity on the Can Do podcast. That's what we do. So this is no big deal. Do you have a favorite play or a favorite moment from the finals?
I think it's not necessarily a favorite play, but a favorite moment. I mean, when we were down 2-1 playing the fourth game in the Maaspoort, going to the locker room, coming out of the locker room, warming up for the first time, walked up to our side where we had to warm up, and I saw these tables in the corner of the gym, and these tables were like fully placed with all the medals already. Like that, if you need any motivation more in the finals, then that will give you a motivation too. Because if he would have lost that game, that means they would get the medals and they would get the championship at our house. But when I saw those medals, like that's a little extra spark. I was like, that's not gonna happen like today. Like not right now. We got to win this game, make it 2-2, and bring it back to Leiden, or go play in Leiden for the game 5. That's one moment that definitely stuck with me.
I think that's really cool. Just even seeing the medals and you were like, nah, not today.
Yeah, I mean, they could have like at least hit him or something for us, but it gave us a little extra spark. I showed a couple teammates, hey, look what's laying out over there. Well, that's not going to happen.
Right, and so
Mike, make the case for Thomas in front of Thomas because you were doing it earlier. So
you're gonna make me blush.
Okay, so here's why Thomas Vandermars is your MVP for this series. Mid-range jumpers, we discussed that. Okay, the rebounding, the defensive presence, the physicality on that end of the floor, like holding it down on the defensive end. And then the other thing that you brought on the offensive end was just the tenacity. Like even if your shots like weren't going, you were making good reads, you were moving the ball, but you were just on the offensive glass, like really underrated on the offensive glass because you didn't necessarily get the rebound, but you were drawing 2 or 3 guys and maybe a dude would get a long one, but just your activity down there, everything, like your impact was felt just constantly when you were on the floor. And I mean, the hook shot, man, just the hook shot alone is MVP worthy in my opinion. I think the little statue that you got, for the MVP, they need to change it. They need to put the hook shot on there and just let that one ride. That's amazing. That should be your legacy in Dutch basketball.
Man, you know what I appreciate most about you, Mike? It's you notice so many of the little things about the game. You know, when you said the whole thing about me putting pressure on them with the offensive rebounding, there was one play. I'm not even sure what game it was, maybe game 3, where I was going hard to the offensive glass, and Worthy he came over to help Midgard with blocking me off. And Shane had that incredible putback, that momentum play for us. And just right when you said that, like my mind went right there. Like it's so good that you notice all those the little things about the game.
It's like championship's awesome, and the MVP thing, like I feel like you're almost embarrassed to win it, like kind of like you don't like the individual accolades, but at the same time, like the amount of consistency and the amount of work and kind of your journey through professional basketball, to kind of all accumulate with that, I think is a testament to those years and years of work that, you know, I've been witness to one, but I have to imagine like it's been a decade plus of that.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of work, and unfortunately, we don't always get what we deserve and what we put in. But it's an amazing recognition and a very, very special moment for me. Absolutely.
Last question, Thomas. Do you have you just mentioned the play about Shane getting that tip in, you were being double blocked out. Do you have a favorite moment or a favorite play from these finals that sticks out in your brain?
Yeah, you know, like I anticipated this question. And it might be a little bit of a cliche, like especially when people ask you about like the individual accolades and you would like go directly to the team. But I was talking to Bob a little bit earlier today, Bob, the owner of the team. And I told him, like, I think what I'm gonna remember 20 years from now when I think back about this incredible run we had is that everybody on the team had a moment, you know. Like all the way down the bench, or like all the way down the team, you know, me like winning finals MVP, but all the way down to like Kaime hitting that 1-3, the only 3 points he had in the finals, but that 1-3 in a win. So those 3 points are so crucial. And I'm probably like, I want to believe that I'm gonna remember that 3 that Kaime made just as much as the individual accolade at the end.
Might be the last thought on your deathbed is that 3.
I was so happy when I went in, man. Like I felt so happy also for Kaime. Kaime hadn't played a lot, you know. His confidence was kind of up and down. I know I talked to him a little bit, like, you know, it's hard for him to get in the rhythm, and he made that like a little bit unexpectedly, but it made all the difference, man. All the little inches, they matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's well said, Thomas. Hey man, enjoy the championship, enjoy the MVP, and let's see how far we can take this thing with the B next stuff.
Absolutely. We're not done yet.